The number of COVID-19 cases is declining in Pretoria, but City of Tshwane officials are not being complacent. They are taking the jab to the people to tackle vaccine hesitancy, starting at the Eastdale Pavilion Shopping Centre. Now, this is the festive season, always draws more shoppers to the malls. Our reporter Nqobile Madlala joining us now this hour for the latest. Nqobile, what have you been seeing?
Well, but we saw a couple of people going to the vaccination center, but it wasn't just as many as what the officials initially hoped for at this case. But then we saw about, just in the early hours of about 9 o'clock to about 11 o'clock, we saw around about 7 people, 8 people getting vaccinated, to about nine people, about 2 that were females and 7 that were males. So those were people that were coming in to get vaccinated. So the numbers were not looking exactly like how the Tshwane officials had hoped, but it was numbers nonetheless. In fact, the Tshwane officials were telling us that this is very important because they are trying to curb vaccine hesitancy, and they're trying to fight against it. And so they are taking the time also to educate the people that come to the center. In fact, we saw some of the people also coming just to clarify and get clarity in terms of what to do, when to do it, how to go about it. Some of them even asking as far as in terms of boosters. But nonetheless, the Tshwane officials said they celebrated the fact that the numbers were now declining in the city of Tshwane, and that they were hoping that going forward that decline will mean more people vaccinating. Let's listen to the City of Tshwane.
The numbers for Tshwane are going down gradually, and that is a good news, because at one stage we were seeing almost 4,000 cases a day. But gradually the numbers are going down. As of Saturday and Friday, we had around 1,000 cases, of which it's good because the numbers are coming down. We don't want the numbers, we don't want. But when they are going down from 4,000, 3,000, it's a good thing.
Nqobile, you also spoke to somebody who got vaccinated today. What did they tell you?
Well, but Jan, the people that we spoke to, most of them were people that are working in the area. In fact, we spoke to the taxi drivers, and that they were saying also that this is very important because they are looking to also protecting their customers, and that this was a way of saving the world. And we spoke to another individual who also told us that this was very important because also they are not just making sure that they are vaccinated, but also this means that for their families, they have to just at least have less worry in knowing that once they are vaccinated, that they won't be passing the virus to their family. And that's exactly what they believed in. And so the taxi drivers that spoke to us said they had come in a group, and as a group they had decided that they were going to get the jab. Let's listen in to the taxi drivers.
Everything is a mail about Kinagana or Batogamo, Garga, Taratawa, Aone, Mo, Swingam field. Give a Berkshan, Naria, Rila, Sigamo, Gamolo, Amomraga Mologamo, Valerno, Hubelana, Ningeri, Taving, Rohono Safas Chawa, Scarari, Gabar, Watwarni, Carriabon, Alfasla fell and early safe. Bego Hubela Goma, Africa, Alfasicamo, Camanari and Taver Honope. Carriabona Gama Togo Quiwa, Rea Mabitan Ravolo, Valar Tavi, Artavingo, Aronen Pitchina. Can now give a Jautava, Giemi Mogiavole. I want to